Hi, and welcome to our motorcycle footwear guide. In this section, we are looking at motorcycle boot care. So now you've got your boots, you're gonna wanna know how you wanna store them, how you wanna clean them, and when eventually it will be time to replace them. So right off the bat, storing motorcycle boots, you're gonna wanna look for a warm, dry place. So right inside a closet in the garage, if it's heated, or inside the home is gonna be a good choice there. You want to keep it away from direct heat sources, so putting it by the fireplace or by a baseboard heater is not good. That can degrade the glues in the boot. And you're going to want to keep it away from direct sunlight as well, just for discoloration. If you put it in the sun, it's going to discolor a little bit and look a bit weird, so you're going to want to avoid that. In terms of cleaning the boot, warm water and cloth is really all you're going to need. You're going to want to stay away from soap. It's quite bad. That can ruin the oil resistance of the soles. It can also degrade some of the glues in the boot as well. So stay away from soap. Just grab some warm water and a cloth. Once it's done, you're going to want to let it air dry. Remember, we don't like heat sources. So if you get a blow dryer, try to blow it dry. That's not going to be a good idea. Just let the boot air dry. If you have leather, you're going to want to treat it occasionally. So if you like your boots to look new, you're going to want to use a leather polish. If you like your boots to develop that full grain, natural leather patina over time, then just use the leather moisturizer on there to treat it. In terms of replacing your boot, when a boot is nearing the end of its life, there's a couple telltale signs. Right off the bat, it could get saggy. So the fit could become really loose. It'll make it comfortable, but it's also quite dangerous because impact absorption, heat dissipation is all going to be compromised in a loose boot. So if your boot starts to get saggy, it's probably time to replace it. The other indicator is if you had a waterproof boot to begin with and it starts leaking like crazy, that's an indicator that not only is the waterproofing gone, but the structural integrity of the boot as a whole is probably compromised as well. So that would be a good time to replace it. Finally, I'd just say to look at the soles. So if you look at the soles of the boot and they're very, very worn down, there's a good chance that the rest of the boot is pretty worn as well, even if it may not show it. That's really it for our section on motorcycle boot care, and that actually concludes our entire guide on motorcycle footwear. We do thank you very much for spending some time with us as we chat about all this gear stuff. We tend to geek out with it, so thank you for geeking out with us, and we will see you next time.